We have Natasha Cloud today. She's participating in the USA's 3-on-3 training camp, helping the team prepare for the Olympic qualifying tournament. I think a lot of you know she took the 2020 season off to work on social justice issues and will return to the Mystics in 2021. And with that, we can start with our first question. We'll go ahead with Pepper.
My girl, Pepper.
Gosh, how are you doing?
What's up, Pepper? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be talking with you today. Now, what are some of the things you enjoy about 3-on-3 that are different than 5-on-5?
That's a phenomenal question. 3-on-3 is much fast paced. You play nonstop. If you score a basket, you got to go play defense real quick. So it challenges you a lot. It challenges your one-on-one moves. It challenges your movement off the ball. It challenges you to be a really good teammate and to know player tendencies. So it's been a really cool experience for me. I think it's about to blow up and be one of the biggest games worldwide. But it's it's exciting. That's what I love most about it.
And then can you talk about working with Carol Lawson and what your experience has been with her so far?
When I came into the league in 2015, Kara was my vet on the Mystics, and so I had the pleasure of playing with Kara for 2 years and really just learning how to be a professional. Just watching her, lead by example, lead locally. But I've always appreciated Kara, her mind, her knowledge of the game, her passion for the game. Even as a commentator, I think she just sees the game from a different point of view, and so. It's been a true blessing to be able to learn under her, and then to come into this 3x3 and again, just, soak up all her information. She's one of the OGs and the pioneers of our league. So the more that I can pick her brain, the better that I'm going to be as a player, not only, representing USA, but then also representing the Mystics as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pepper. Tell your parents I say hi.
Will do.
And we'll go to Jonathan next.
Thank you, Caroline. Natasha, Jonathan Tenenbaum from the Philly Inquirer.
What's up, Jonathan?
Good to see you. Hope all is well. What's it been like getting back into the rhythms of life on and off the court after last year and now getting back into playing more often? I'm sure it's as much off the court as it is on.
Yeah, it's been really hard to get back in shape after taking the year off. Obviously, we're in the middle of the pandemic still, and I'm very conscious of protecting myself, my wife, and my family. So I've only really been able to get on the court and do one-on-one workouts with my trainer, James Clark. So this was a huge advantage for me to come and be with Team USA and just get a feel back for it. I had my first day on the court yesterday, and I felt great. I didn't feel rusty. I felt a little winded for sure, but I felt good to be back out there with the best of the best, and I'm really just challenging myself to get ready for training camp coming up on April 24th.
I have to ask if you don't mind, because we all up here took notice when you were talking about Philly potentially getting a WNBA team. Mm-hmm. Where things are at this point and what you've heard and how exciting it would be if you can make it happen.
I just know that there's really good people that are trying to bring a team to Philly. It's been in the works for a little bit, and if I can help in any facet, Philly is home for me. DC is the second home, but Philly is, what helped raise me, not only as a player but as a person. And so I want to be able to give back to where I'm from in that community as well, especially now. It's no secret that Philly is the second most violent city in the entire country right now. I think we're 9 deaths behind Chicago. So we need to put resources and allocate something into our city just to help it.
And we'll go to Neil next.
Hey Tosh, hope all is well. Congratulations on the contract with the Mystics.
Thank you.
You've obviously done, a lot of work with, social movement, Black Lives Matter, working a lot with Brad, the Wizards, all that kind of stuff. What do you see as the next step that you're going to continue to work on doing that?
It's a continued fight. Obviously it's no secret what happened in Georgia last week and trying to suppress voting rights. So while the initiative over the summer was the election and making sure that people were registered to vote and getting out and voting, doing it safely because of the pandemic, our rights are are trying to be taken away yet again. And, we were just talking about it literally 2 seconds ago. I cannot believe that in 2021, this is still happening. And it's no secret that, again, it is an attack at Black and brown communities. And so the fight remains the same. We continue to fight in every facet because there's not only one thing that we need to fix. I mean, we are talking about oppressing systems that have been set into place to keep Black and brown people out for 400 plus years now. So there's a lot, but the thing for me has always been what are the low hanging fruits that we can have immediate impact on now. So we'll go to the drawing board, we'll try to figure it out, but this is going to be a continued fight for years to come.
Thanks, Tosh.
Thank you.
And Grady, go ahead.
Hi, Tosh. How are you?
What up, Grady?
Good to see you. Did you grow up playing 3-on-3 a lot?
So I didn't. My first actual playing of 3-on-3 was the last time that I was at training camp about a year and a half ago with USA. We didn't get too much 3-on-3 action growing up, and so you're so used to the 5-on-5 action, and it was an adjustment for sure. But again, I love 3-on-3, how fast paced it is, how you have to be thinking about the next two plays ahead. You have to pay attention to score and fouls because you don't have that much time. So it's just really, really cool. I've been really excited to be a part of it.
And now, what has it been like playing alongside your Mystics teammate Ariel Atkins?
It's been great. Obviously, I sat out last season and they went into the bubble. And so coming back now, it's just getting reacclimated to each other. But it's like riding a bike with A. We've been playing together for 2-3 years now. And that's my homie. So this has been a really good kind of practice to get ready for training camp so we can get readjusted to each other and just kind of gel and mesh before we head into this season.
Now, one last question. Have you heard about Alicia Clark and how she's going to be missing this season? And have you had a chance to talk to her at all?
Yeah, I think me and Alicia and Elena were, Elena and I were one of her first calls. So we've known and we just fully supported her. This is bigger than basketball. Obviously we're devastated because Alicia is a huge part of what we were going to do and what we are going to do in the future. So it's a blow to our team for sure, but we'll find a way. But our job now is to support her through this comeback journey and making sure that we're there every step of the way with her rehab and just making sure that she knows we're here to lean on whenever she needs it. So don't count her out. She's going to work her butt off to come back, and we're excited for when she does. But she's still going to be a huge part of this journey this season, and being on the sideline, being in the locker room with her IQ, with her experience. I mean, she's phenomenal. So either way, she's going to contribute to our team.
And Haley?
Hi, Natasha. So after taking the year off, what's it like for you to come back and, like you touched on, playing with the best of the best and representing Team USA, even if it's just for training camp? What does it mean for you to be a part of the Team USA organization?
It's a blessing. It's my dream. Every kid that grows up here wants to represent USA across their chest, and they want to be, playing against the best and be representing our country. So while, I'm just on the training camp, my hope is that I can find a spot somewhere in this family. And, I'm always blessed for the opportunity to come here and to play against the best. And I'm just really thankful for those opportunities from Team USA.
Thank you.
Porter Hayes?
Hello, Natasha. This is Porter Hayes with Sports and Culture. I was wondering, with this 3-on-3, how cool is it that you're included in the very first Olympic 3-on-3? And then what's the mindset as the team going into this Olympics where, USA as a whole is not the overwhelming favorite like they would be on a 5-on-5 setting?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Obviously, I wasn't picked for the actual team. That's Kelsey, Steph, Alicia, and Katie Lou. But I'm here to make them better. I'm here to prepare them for that Olympic or for the trial to get qualified for the Olympics. And so while they might not be the favorite, this team is good. This team is good. They are gritty. They are going to fight. and they're going to take that underdog kind of mentality, go into it, and bust up everyone. So, I'm very proud of these girls. I'm excited for them to go and to try to qualify and put USA into the Olympics.
Any further questions for Natasha? Go ahead, Jonathan.
Thanks, Caroline. Can I get a little bit of a clarification on what you said about the WNBA progress up here, Natasha, if you don't mind, if you have any sense yet of whether there's a timeline on when more might come out?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I gave you what I know.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was just making sure.
Yeah. Everyone is trying to twist my words when I talk about the Philly team, but I'm putting it out there, and people are trying, and I hope it happens. And I would love to be a part of it and any facet that they need. But there's nothing more I want than a hometown team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, Jonathan. Thank you.
And last call. All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you.
Stay safe.